Welcome to the shop. Hope you're having a great day. Alright, let's get some hollow grinding done. 14-inch wheel and 6-inch wheel. Are you ready? Here we go. Welcome back. So if you watched my last video where I blew my VFD, which I've already replaced another one and sent the other one back to be repaired, I realized I'm used to doing one-phase things. So even if I bought a switch that might have been right, it might have had problems. And the more and more I studied about switches and stuff like that, the more I saw, never put a switch between the VFD and the motor. But I'll get into that later. If you do get a switch, maybe look for a 3-phase switch. I think that's where my big thing was. And it might have been rated and not rated, but anyway, I'll get into that in the live stream Sunday. Like if you like, dislike, all that good stuff. Subscribe, hit the bell. My website's on the top of the link in the description. Alright, let's just get to grinding. Yeah man, time to break in this grinder. Might as well start big. Go big or go home, right? But check this out. I don't know if we'll be able to see this, but there must have been a bend in this handle or something, because middle goes from this side straight down to almost this side, which means there was a bend in the knife or something on the knife that, you know, caused that line. But since I left it thick, I don't have to grind it off any. And it falls dead middle. Let's get to it. I might mess this knife up since I'm grinding in a different style anyway. I figure I'd get it on camera. Here we go. I gotta figure out something about this dip bucket. I might have to put it in the middle of the two grinders so I can just dip. Or I might have to get a second one. I'm already noticing I have to stand up. I have to stand up on this platform, so my idea of not looking down is Alright, yeah, that tip needed a lot of work to get it straight. Yeah, I gotta stand on a 4-inch platform. That's alright. So it's all straight now, but yeah, this was like flaring out to that side and all that. So, luckily I kept it thick. Alright, let me go mark this side so we can kind of get a thing. I'm about to bring this one up. I'll be back. Alright, I had to use marker to put it on. But let's see, we might have to change it a bit here and there. And I can blame it all on the new grinder. Alright, I got these plunges here, but you probably can't see it, but the line's a little crooked, like it's a little thick right there. So I'm going to put the wheel back even. Man, I don't know what I did before, but man, this was all kinds of messed up. That's why I always preach leave it thick, man, because whoo, that was a beast to get straight. I'm not gonna remark this because man, something's looking fishy up here. I mean, it looks nice and straight, but I can just tell right here it's flaring out. Yeah, this tip is off. I'm about to make it. And see, even leaving it thick that time, I still had to fix it, so. Alright, we're back on track. I'm glad I did, that actually straightened it right up. Let me put let's see, this is probably a worn out this is a 50. I guess True Grit didn't have 60s. They asked me if I could have whatever, you know, the closest. So they sent me 50, so I'll just go to 120. Yeah, I can't get this tip right here. It's flaring like right there. It just flares out a little bit. That's why you see me moving the belt and trying to press in here. Now I don't want to mess up the heat treat, but I gotta get it. It's just right here. Just that little bit is flaring. If you look down here at the bottom, I don't know if we'll see it, but this side goes in right here, but this side comes in a long ways because it still needs to flare in just a little bit right there. One of these driving me crazy things. If I never pointed it out, no one would ever know. I will say, I thought this water bucket was going to be a pain, but since I'm left-handed, man, it's just like a quick boop right in. No problem at all. Alright, 865. This is what I was talking about in other videos. I finished everything to 120. I had all these little problems up here and problems back here and this and that. And after 120, it's all about cleaning it up. That's it. Oh yeah, and this is the one thing I always have to tell myself. One way, just one way. Sometimes you'll see me go like this and push in, but what I'm doing is I'm lifting the blade up. So I know where I'm pushing it. So the blade isn't really even touching until I get where I want it. And then I'll lay it down and pull it. Go back and watch that last grinding video. The Damascus, the mirror Damascus and stuff, you'll see me doing that a lot. The blade, it looks like I'm going like this and pushing in, but the blade isn't really even touching it. I'm lifting it off. Now that might not work for you, but that's what I found to work. A45, we're getting up there. Whew, remember I took the flats to A30, so they're just bronze because of tempering. Here we go. I can already see the hamon. It looks like it's almost got like a double hamon. Like one here and one down here. We'll see. Let's go for the 830. Oh. I don't know if I like this little thing here because it locks the belt so you can take it off. But maybe I just pulled it too much, but good Lord, my compressor kicked on right when I turned that off, man. I thought all hell was breaking loose. That scared me to death. I thought my motor blew up or something. I forgot I plugged that compressor in earlier because I had to clean this whole I had to clean this whole place after Hurricane Dave came through and did all that. But yeah, 830. Boom. I think there's a double hamon, double rainbow. Because I can see a low one right here, but then I can see a higher one up here. We'll see. But I think that's enough grinding for free. That's enough grinding for me for tonight. Yeah. Right here too, look. Boom. 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 Huh. Yeah, it's the exact same spot. So after heat treat, I know I say this every time, but let me see if I can focus this in. It's still centered, so this one isn't that bad, but there is more meat on this side than this side, so it did move just a little bit. But it's still, if you made it thin, it would be off centered. So here's a new thing I've been doing. When I get to here, I kind of turn it. I saw Rotten Design do this on Instagram. When he gets to here, he kind of twists in. Now you gotta be very careful of this. You might want to practice it because you can really ruin your blade real quick. But he turns the blade in. He kind of lifts the rust off and turns it. But you see how this side flares out? Whenever you're doing swooping plunges, that's gonna happen because the swoop comes in. So you kind of cut it in there at first. You can see I'm not going that far. I'm still going to swoop it back here. But yeah, that's what I've been doing a little bit lately. So, alright. And this is a low belt, so I'm not going to put the swoop into 120, remember. Oh, and I almost forgot. See how I'm not even hitting up here at the top. I'm just bringing the bevel down to the line. So all that, once we get up to 120, and then we'll, get all that in. I'm just bringing it thinner here. So I'm pushing forward, not back. I'm trying this new experiment where I strike one line down the middle and I just kind of bring to it. And I find myself with inconsistent patterns. Like, usually when I put two lines, I grind it right down to those lines and then I make it smaller as I go. With this one line, I'm finding my edges are like that because I'm kind of trying to eyeball against it. And that's why you probably see me going back and hitting here instead of straight through. Because I'm trying to get it straight, and it's like, wait, there's a little wobble because I don't have those lines as the guide. Yeah, it just takes a little extra work if you're going to strike one line down the middle, but let's do 120 and see where we go from there. Now, I got the 120 that I used on the other one. I'm just going to use the same belts as I did for the 14-inch. So this is where I'm going to tap in the swoops and all that, because this is kind of a heavy grade, because I had to take more off this side than this side. So I want to be careful when tapping that in that I don't mess up. I'm going to go mark my lines out so I don't get all goofy. So now you can see I'm pulling back. You can see all this I've missed. Once we get to our lines and all that, then we blend it all in. And now, my fingers, before my fingers were here pulling back, now my fingers are moving up to hit that middle part. Now there, I have my finger down here and my thumb, so you kind of putting both. And now we're clean. Now we just got to hit in here and get all this cleaned up. And now back here, it's a little different. This is going to be confusing. But since I cut that out here, remember in the last part I said to cut it in here? So this is a low point, so we got to bring everything here down to this. It's not like up here where I wasn't twisting, you know, I told you how I twisted that in. So this is lower already. So we don't want to put pressure up, because that's already low. We want to put pressure here in the middle to bring this all down. So that is a little confusing. Now, another thing you see me do when I'm starting here, I'm not putting any pressure. I'm just kind of using that to keep the grind line straight. So that's just kind of pushing. Now, like I said, you can lift the knife up and start here and bring it down. You know, it's just a good habit to get into. Yeah, from now on, I'm definitely doing the 2 lines, because I see little spots right there, right there, right there. Those are all low spots where it's kind of going like this. So, yeah. But if you like the 1 line, you can do it, you know, accurate, then... Yeah, right here, there's a low spot. And right here, there's a low spot. I mean, it's not much. But now I have to sit there and fight it because I didn't draw 2 lines. I just grinded for probably about, 15 minutes. I'm looking at the clock, it says 15 minutes and didn't say a word, but boom. See, there's still a low spot right there, but we'll get it. Boom. Nice and even, everything's smoothed out. Boom, so there it is. Can you tell it's about 2 seconds later than the intro? If you made it this far. So anyway, it was already at 21 minutes, so I cut all the other stuff off on the 6-inch wheel. It's basically the same as I did on the 14-inch wheel, just went up to an A30, but I did get all those facets out and all that stuff and made it nice and clean. And let me see, made it nice and clean, so no facets, no low spots. But yeah, I've said this 4 times in the video, but I'm never doing the 1 line down the middle again. I'm gonna do the 2 lines, break the 90s, go smaller, break, you know, that way I have those lines set in and I'm not worried about the steadiness of my grinds. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff we tell you to do. I got links to Amazon in my description and on the website. Hope you're having a great day, and as always, take it easy.